Culture?
Sure.
Ja, schöne Lights geturnt zu Seiten. So wie Möglichkeiten. Wow. Neues Outfit, teure
Hey, what's up? My name is SAWATARIX, aka SAWATARIX. I'm a Magic player and I paint tokens for other MTG players.
Brainstorm?
Red and blues from behind. Move slow. We from where red lights mean go. Green lights mean faster. Red and blues from behind. Move slow till they pass you.
Stoneforge Mystic Activation.
Sure.
Und den Germ Token bringe ich rein.
Oh, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another stream. I'm your boy SAWATARIX, aka SAWATARIX, and I'm here to prep for the Eternal Weekend 2025 because the dates have been announced, the events have been announced, and also the promos have been announced. And this time we got hot ones. We got really hot ones. Hold on. Let me put some epic music here because it is insane. So, as you guys know, there is always a promo that gets handed out to the legacy players and the one that gets handed to the vintage players, right? If you top 32 in event, and if you top 8, you get the foil promo, and we have to check these out. This is the announcement, upcoming RCQ, spotlight events, Eternal Weekends, and more, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, if you go all the way down, this is the juice. This is the juice. Let's fucking go. Okay. So all in all, it's a Trinisphere for vintage. This one. You get the non-foil one and then the foil one for the top 8, I think. And then you have fucking Tendrils of Agony, dude. Why did they? This is so bizarre. It's like, I love it, but it's like, dude, you guys are kind of late on this. Like, you should have done this like 10 years ago. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, so we got Tendrils of Agony. It says right here, Eternal Weekend Legacy Championship 2025. And the artwork is beyond ridiculous. I love it so much. I've always been like a fan of the original artwork from Pete Ventus too, but this one also, like, I don't know, it triggers me so much. So I can already tell you, like, I won't buy this promo. I don't want to buy this promo, right? So if I go 0-3 drop and someone tries to sell it for like, even for like really cheap, I don't think I'm gonna buy it, because I want to win this card. I don't want to buy it. I wanna actually win this card, right? And it's kind of like the same with the Trinisphere. I'm also a big fan of this Trinisphere. It's a little controversial, I think, because a few people on X and on other social media platforms who were not very excited about the art. I think it's plain, it's simple. I personally like it, and also it's old border. So pretty cool stuff. This can probably go into my CDH deck, or maybe vintage if I ever play shops or whatever. But this is the hot one. This is the hot one. And Tendrils of Agony, like, I'm so curious, right? Like, who makes the decisions on those promo cards every year? Because if you look at the legacy results from the last like months, I don't think there was like a lot of Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Like, in fact, I don't think there was any Storm deck on top. So like Thassa's Oracle would have been like maybe like a better card to print, or I don't know. There's so many other, or Doomsday. But like this also like made me really think about the Storm decks in Legacy, right? And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So today I'm gonna start prepping for Eternal Weekend, because I will be at Eternal Weekend, the one in Europe. I don't know if I can make it to the US. I really want to, but let's see. Like, flights are pretty expensive and stuff, so I don't know if I can make it there. And Japan is ridiculous, because like I already planned my trip to Japan, but it's like the week after Eternal Weekend. Dude, it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think I already fucked up on this one, but yeah, anyway. So our mission, win Tendrils of Agony by playing Tendrils of Agony, all right? So this is what we got today. So it's Ad Nauseam Tendrils. I took inspiration from my past Ad Nauseam Tendrils deck lists, which I was quite successful with. So like I think it was like 2018 or so. There's this infamous deck called SAWATARIX Days Storm, and this is the last time I had a major event top finish. This was the God of Legacy in Tokyo 2018, and I finished second among like, oh man, dude, I don't know, like 300 something players or so. Like, it was ridiculous. I think my Swiss record, it was 9 rounds of Swiss, and I went 7-0-2. So 7 wins, 0 losses, and 2 draws, like double ID into top 8. And then I beat like Sneak and Show, I think, in the quarters. I beat Blue Red Delver with Dreadhorde Arcanist back in the day. And then I lost in the finals to Blue Red Delver, also with Arcanist, because I totally underestimated how they can like Lightning Bolt, attack with Arcanist, and then Lightning Bolt you back and stuff. And yeah, I lost to that. So this was the deck list back then, right? And if you take like a close look, you have only 14 lands and lots of fast mana, including a Chromox, which is kind of like land number 15, so you can kind of slide it right here. And Brainstorm Ponder, Preordain used to be the setup back then. Dark Ritual, Dress, Thoughtseize. Only 6 discard spells because there is more disruption here. 3 copies of Days, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This was the secret sauce back then. And I think it's still secret. Not a lot of people play Ad Nauseam Tendrils with Days. And the idea behind Days in Ad Nauseam Tendrils is that this deck doesn't run Force of Will, right? This deck doesn't run Force of Will, and I was so tired losing to turn 2 Thalia, or like turn 2 Gadocteek, turn 1, turn 2 Chalice of the Void, Trinisphere, all these things, right? Against non-blue decks. So I wanted to push my non-blue matchups, and I did that by adding Dazes to the deck, and there's even a 4th copy in the sideboard. Because the non-blue decks that play Thalia and Chalice and whatnot, they can rarely pay for Daze. And yeah, you just add like a whole lot of speed to the deck, right? Infernal Tutor, Dark Petition used to be like tutor number 5, and it was excellent. And you might even argue that like it was kind of terrible with Ad Nauseam, but like if you flip Dark Petition off Ad Nauseam, you pretty much win on the spot, because you don't even need to go Hellbent, right? You can just cast this, get your Tendrils of Agony, and then win immediately. So that was pretty cool back then. Pass and Flames, obviously, Ad Nauseam and Tendrils of Agony. That was the main deck, and the sideboard had like the grindy stuff. Like the sideboard had, oh dude, I love it so much. Let me hold on. It was so teched out back then. So I had an additional Tendrils and additional Pass and Flames against the grindy decks, right? So against like Jeskai Delver, Blue-Red Delver, Grixis Delver, I boarded in additional Tendrils and additional Pass and Flames, and I basically became Grinding Station. Like, yeah, like, if you don't know, like, Grinding Station used to be like a deck with multiple Tendrils of Agony, multiple Pass and Flames, and you beat every single blue deck. That was the recipe back then. But yeah, so we had this, we had then Pass and Flames. So as you can see, like, a lot of engines in the sideboard, right? Empty Warrants against Delver specifically. Dark Petition, on the other hand, was a card I brought in against all non-blue decks. So against Maverick, against Death and Taxes, against, I don't know, Lance, all these decks, right? I had like a double Dark Petition build. So yeah, there was that. Duress Thoughtseize, number 4, for extra disruption. And then Carpet of Flowers to grind a little bit against Delver and mid-range control decks. Same goes for Bayou too. So you board up to 15 lands with Bayou. 3 Abrupt Decays to kill Counterbalance and Canonist, I think, and some other things. And then Flusterstorm to beat the Mirror and, you know, some other bullshit. So that was the deck 2028. And I loved it so much. Every single slot was so well thought, and yeah. This might actually be one of my top 3 deck lists I've ever had. But yeah, anyway, so I took the main concept and idea of what I did in the past, because this is generally a good thing, right? Like, if you build a deck, a legacy deck, or really any deck, can also be CDH or modern or vintage or whatever, take inspiration from the decks you've built in the past. That's usually how I do it. Like, you can, like, because there is a reason why those decks were good in the past, right? You don't have to copy everything, but like, if you take the general skeleton, the basic concept, I think like mana curve wise, this deck was also excellent. And yeah, you just gotta like take these basics, and then you can fill them with the newer printings and stuff. But yeah, I was so happy. Anyway, so we took this deck list as a starting point, and now I'm at, where is it? Oh man, dude, that's so too many decks. There are too many decks. Wait, hold on. Where's the new deck? Oh yeah, SAWATARIX Days Storm 2025. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the shit.
Let's fucking go.
Or should I say, like, it's more like the starting point for my practice for Eternal Weekend. Let's see. I don't know, like, who knows, right? How it's gonna go. I don't know how well Nauseam Tendrils is positioned right now in Legacy. You have to find out. They're also, I gotta say, like, the format, like, there are not many Ad Nauseam Tendrils players, right, in Legacy right now. So there is also not enough data yeah, it's kind of like the Wild West right now. Like 7 years ago or so, like a lot of people played that Nauseam Tendrils, so there was like a nice like yeah, like brewing community, and like, you know, like you had a lot of like interesting decks flying around, and you could build things based on those results and stuff. But as the deck is not as popular right now, I'm trying to basically start at square one here and see if you can get something going. Hey, Simon Wharton, how's it going? Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in on both Twitch and YouTube. You can watch the stream on both platforms, and also if you miss anything, you can always rewatch everything on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SAWATARIX, on my VODs, or on YouTube, where I'm gonna upload this whole video too, because I'm gonna play 5 rounds of a Legacy League with this deck today, so that's gonna happen. Right, so what happened? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's do it like this. So we do have, the concept is the same. So I run days, 3 copies in the main, a 4th copy in the sideboard. We have 14 lands. There is a change. I'm staying Grixis for now, because I don't know if I need what's it called, Abrupt Decay or Carpet of Flowers or Veil of Summer necessarily. And I'm just gonna talk about like why I don't think I need Veil of Summer right now. So we have 14 lands. One of them is an Undercity Sewers, which is an excellent card. It's so good indeed that I added a 2nd copy to the sideboard. It's kind of like a Carpet of Flower-ish thing to have it like an extra land in the sideboard, but like this deck only runs 8 cantrips, right? It only has Brainstorm Ponder, no Preordain. So a lot of the time you end up, and you will probably see this in the gameplay videos too, but like a lot of the times you won't actually tap out all that much in the setup turns. So you make your land drops, and probably at end of turn you go fetch on City Sewers, and the deck also runs the full playset of Mishra's Bauble. And the reason why we're running this many Mishra's Baubles is the new tutor I want to try out. It's called Demonic Council.
Let's fucking go.
2 mana sorcery. Search your library for a demon card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Okay, so that's flavor text. But Delirium, that's the thing we want. If there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, instead of search your library for any card, put it into your hand and shuffle. So it's literally Demonic Tutor, same mana cost, same everything. It's literally Demonic Tutor if you have Delirium, and that's why we run Mishra's Baubles, right? You need artifacts in our graveyard. So fetch land, Mishra's Bauble, any like Brainstorm, Dark Ritual, whatever, like any ritual, even Daze is an instant. And then we have sorceries in form of Ponder, and then all the discard spells. And this is why I don't think I want to run Veil of Summer, because Veil of Summer is an instant, and if I run too many instants, I won't be able to turn Demonic Council on, because I need sorceries in my graveyard also. And there are no creatures, there are no enchantments, there are no planeswalkers or no tribals in this deck list. So the Delirium condition is always gonna be artifact, land, sorcery, instant. Those 4. Always. So yeah, like, so the main idea was to like kind of like balance as many like of the 4 categories as possible. I run 8 fetch lands, I have 12 artifacts, I have, oh man, what is this, like 16, no, 1 8 12 15, I guess 16, yeah, 16 instants, and then probably like this almost the same amount of sorceries, no, for 10 14 16, yeah, kind of like the same number. But yeah, that's important, right? And if we find out that Demonic Council is not worth playing, then I might switch again and then play, I don't know, some other cards instead. But I have high hopes on Demonic Council. I played 2 leagues before. recording or like before streaming today, and Demonic Council was always turned on. Like I think there was like only like 1 or 2 games where I was missing like a sorcery or something. But like you gotta imagine, right? Like you go into your combo turn, you already start with Dark Ritual or Lotus Petals, and then you probably follow up with Duress or something. Like you already put all these different card types in the graveyard during your combo turn, and that's when you cast Demonic Council most of the time. So yeah, pretty cool stuff there. 6 discard spells, 1 Tendrils, 1 Pass and Flames, 1 Ad Nauseam, 1 Ad Nauseam. And then the sideboard is a little flexible for now. It has an Undercity Sewers against grindy decks, against Delver. There's a 4th Days against non-blue decks, like Moonstompy and Eldrazi and whatnot. An additional Duress against Tempo and against Control. Leyline of the Void against Oops All Spells. Empty Idrons against Tempo decks. And yeah, mostly Tempo decks. You have to be careful though, because Tamio beats Empty Idrons. If your opponent has a Tamio and they flip Tamio to the Planeswalker side, the +1 ability says all attacking creatures get -1/-0 until end of turn. So it already, like, it blanks Empty entirely, but I still think it's worth bringing in. Like, you don't have to go for Empty Warrants. If they have Tamio, you do something else. You do Ad Nauseam or Pass and Flames. But I think it's just really nice to have a card like this in the deck. And also, like, I was too lazy to find something else. All right. We have 2 Nihil Spell Bombs and 1 Soulguard Lantern. This is basically against any Tempo Reanimator deck. We swap Vicious Baubles with the Nihil Spell Bombs and the Soulguard Lantern. So we keep, like, we trade artifacts for artifacts, important for Delirium. But these are more disruptive, right? Like, yeah. We just keep Atraxa in check while grind against those decks. So 3 copies here. Maybe a little bit too much. But yeah, I think, like, nowadays, like, the archetype Rescaminator or like Tempo Reanimator is so dominant in Legacy still that I don't want to shave too much on these slots. I think, like, playing 3 slots in the sideboard is totally reasonable. 2 Hercules Recalls. This can also be Echoing Truth or some other bounce spell that bounces Chalice of the Void. The 4th Days, I already mentioned that. Chain of Vapor is my all-time favorite bounce spell. And then 2 copies of Flusterstorm against the Mirror, Doomsday, Show and Tell, yada yada yada. Also Oops All Spells, of course. So this is a deck list. I'm not saying that this is a finished product. Like, in fact, I don't think we are close to the final recipe, but that's why it's called Eternal Weekend Prep Session, right? I hope you have a good time. If you like this content, also make sure to please follow and subscribe and all that sort of stuff on YouTube and on Twitch. That would really push the whole thing forward, and hopefully we get to play some good games. All right, let's do it.
Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy SAWATARIX, aka SAWATARIX, and it's time for another alteration. This time I picked Dark Ritual, which is my absolute favorite instant of all time. And it's crazy to me that I haven't done a graffiti alteration on a Dark Ritual yet, because, like, I've done so many already, and, like, this card has, I don't know, I just never pulled it out of my deck, I suppose. But yeah, here I am. So you go with the outlines first, and then add like a filling color. I use Posca pens for this, after making sure that the color all sticks. Add a little bit of more flames, like purple. I really felt like purple and like toxic greens would kind of go really nicely with this Dark Ritual art. Some highlights, you know, this and that. Yeah, that's it. Which one is your favorite?
Dude, this was like the craziest voice ever. It's like AI generated. It was my voice. Oh gosh, dude. Okay, anyway. Welcome to the first round of this Legacy League. I'm on the play. I'm against Toxic123, and let's see how well we can do with Ad Nauseam Tendrils in 2025. I like this hand quite a bit. Like, look, check this out, right? Like, we already have sorcery, artifact, instant. Like, the demonic construct is already almost turned on. I'm gonna keep this hand. It looks very nice. Okay, opponent's down to 6 or so. Yeah, they're taking mulligans. So I'm gonna bobble my opponent first. Let's see what they're playing. Doughty Voidwalker. Okay. Ooh, wow. Pretty good against Demonic Console. Pretty good. Oh, Infernal Tutor. I do like Infernal Tutor. I also do like the Swamp. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a turn 2 Ad Nauseam. I don't mind that. I don't mind. It can be all sorts of stuff. Maybe it's Mono Black Helm. It might be a tempo deck. Although, like, Doughty Voidwalker main deck is not that common. Dark Ritual, okay. Him to Turok. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Infernal Tutor and Swamp, okay. I mean, now they know. Now they know what's up. Okay, let's see. I have... Yeah, Delirium is turned on. So, because I'm gonna play Cabal Ritual, right? I've land in Sorcery and Artifact already, and this is gonna be my 4th type. So, yeah. This is Demonic Tutor. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I'm a little... If I had Empty the Warrens, I could cast Empty the Warrens. I don't have it. So I think I'm gonna start by casting Brainstorm. Okay. I see. And like now the Doughty also doesn't really matter because I already have Delirium with the Brainstorm. I think I want the one card I want to save the most is LEDs. I'm gonna put LED on top. Probably something like this. And just pass. Wasteland, okay. I mean, that's pretty good too. That's pretty good. Maybe I can risk the Lotus Petal Brainstorm move next turn. Or, oh man, this is... You know what? I think I'm gonna pass one more turn. Yeah, this is not the end of the world. If they... Yeah, if they... Whatever. It's Delve of Secrets, basically. And they have 4 cards in hand. Please don't hit me. Thoughts. Okay. So it's turn 1 Him to Torok, turn 2 Wasteland, turn 3 Doughty Thoughtseize. Not a bad start for them. But I think like if we find a land, we can... Ooh, the hell. Sizzle, Dark Knight, 1 mana, 2, 3, Death Touch. Whenever it deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, untap and transform it. Can I? How can I see the backside of this? It says it's a 4/4. Okay, I guess I'm gonna find out, but yeah. hurts a bit, but I really need to find lands. Dark Ritual, Polluted Delta. Okay. Okay. So Fast and Flames is currently shut off because of Dauthi Voidwalker. So it has to be Ad Nauseam or a Tutor Chain. Okay. I definitely want to draw the Dark Ritual. And I think we have to pass. It's actually quite nice that they lose life if they're a Cecil Dark Knight, because it makes my Tutor Chain much easier. Like, every attack is like... Yeah, they basically, like, take one storm count off me. Okay, there's 0 cards, there's Wasteland. Barrowgoyf gains some life. Also, like, I'm pretty much dead next turn. I'm gonna draw the Dark Ritual here. And let's see, can I win here? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do 10 damage immediately. I could also brainstorm and try to find something. I need to, like... So Ad Nauseam is too late. It's too late for Ad Nauseam. I can't do Past and Flames because of Dauthi Voidwalker. So the only option for me to win this game is to do a Tutor Chain. And Tutor Chain means that you basically you play so many rituals that you tutor for a tutor for a tutor for Tendrils. That's a Tutor Chain. Let's see. Because if I pass in Flames, I can... There is an Infernal Tutor in my graveyard. So that I can flashback. But I feel like... I wanna... 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, the Bumbleborn. Rid, Council for LED. Thoughts is Infernal for Tendrils. Ooh. Oh yeah, shit, dude. I totally forgot the council, right? It can grab another LED. So we go Dark Ritual, 3 mana. Dark Ritual, 5 mana. Demonic Council, 3 mana. It gets LED. We cast LED. We cast Thoughtseize targeting them or whatever. Like, they don't have any cards, but it adds Storm. And then we Infernal Tutor for crack both LEDs. Infernal again, and then Tendrils, and that's like that Storm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16. That's, yeah, dude, that's lethal. Holy fucking shit, dude. Sheesh. Okay. So we still win this game. That's pretty epic. That is pretty epic, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, look, dude, like, I mean, Demonic Tutor is not a bad magic card. Grab LED. This is so cool. Holy shit. We don't even, wait, hold on. 5, 6, oh, do I even have to? I don't even have to Thoughtseize them. Like, I'm going to, but it's not needed, like, at all. Hold down, control, tutor, crack, all diamonds for 6 black. Get another Infernal Tutor, cast it. Then this is the Tutor Chain I was talking about, right? Tutor Tutor for tutor for tutor for tutor. Into Tendrils. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, so that was the first headshot. Cool. Post sideboard against mono black aggro. I like Daze. I'm not a fan of those discard spells. I think I can probably shave all discard spells. Bring in Daze. Bring in Chain of Vapor. If they have opposition agent, that's gonna be trouble. Empty the Warrants is interesting. I mean, it sucks versus Barrogoyf. Empty sucks versus Barrogoyf, but it beats most other things they have, so I think it might be worth it. Let's see. Like, who knows, right? Like, does mono black leave in Barrogoyf against an Ad Nauseam Tendrils deck? I don't know. It's a 3-drop, dude. It's clunky. So maybe not. And Flusterstorm isn't terrible either. We can Flusterstorm, Hymn-to-Torak, Dark Ritual, all these things. Yeah, I like that. I like this. Don't think I want to bring in the additional Undercity Sewers. Yeah, I don't think so. Especially because we have so many Dazes. Yeah, I think this is a pretty nice setup. Oh. Alright, welcome to game number 2 versus Mono Black. I'm on the draw. And I have a hand that's... So this is new to Ad Nauseam Tendrils, right? I generally think that this hand is a keep. Because it doesn't look like much, but any fetch land is a surveil land. And also we get like Vicious Bauble plus fetch land is also... We basically have like double cantrip in our hand. Right, like it sounds weird, but we have a lot of digging power just with our fetch land and Vicious Bauble. So I'm gonna keep. Also, it has Daze. We can counter opposition agent or really anything, and it has a lot of fast mana too. So it can, if we find like a tutor or whatever, like we can maybe find Ad Nauseam quickly. I'm gonna keep this hand, and also like I'm not particularly excited to mulligan against a deck full of like Hymn-to-Torax and stuff. Hey, Dr. Donati, what's up, dude? Dude, did you see the promo? Did you see the promo? Are you telling me dude, I don't have a choice here. I don't have a choice here. If you want to win that Tendrils, you better play Tendrils. Thoughtseize, okay. Well, like, what do you even take here? If you're the mono black player. The Vicious Bauble. Okay. Funny.
Let's fucking go.
Oh gosh, dude. Are you for real here? I'm gonna go ahead, get an Underground Sea, and I will just pass. I will Ad Nauseam in on their turn. No play, huh? Okay. Maybe they have Bowmaster up or whatever. But I don't think our deck cares about Oakish Bowmaster. That's another good thing. Okay. Alright, Cabal Ritual. Bauble, Dark Ritual, LED. Excellent, excellent flips so far. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What are those flips? Those flips are insane. They're insane. I feel like we are already in a winning position here, no? Demonic Council. I'm gonna take a few more hits. Just so that I don't die to like random bullshit. But this is insane. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop right here. Like, what? Yeah, is there any, like, what can they possibly have? I even have a bounce spell. And days too. Dude, I'm gonna stop here. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, you better beat this. Get wrecked. Woo! Okay, clean 2-0 versus Mono Black. Let's move on. Yo, fellas, did you know that you can also get tokens with mini alterations on them? Let me draw something simple on it, usually patterns or elements to make the token pop, and it's perfect if you're on a budget but still want a one of a kind. Go to SAWATARIX.com, select the token you want, and then you go to type and select normal with mini alterations, add it to the card, boom, done. Get your goblin tokens with extra swag. Ooh, yeah. Okay. This is the beautiful deck we have today. At Nauseam Tendrils. Waiting for our second opponent. This was a crispy first round. But I'm already impressed by Demonic Council. This card, you know, this is what I mean, right? Like this, like Duskmourn came out how many months ago? And I saw the tag from in Cyrus Coleman Guild's Twitter. He seemed to be impressed, and now I'm trying it too. And dude, I gotta say, like, I fucking love this card. All right, welcome to round number 2. We played Nauseam Tendrils against Math 41121, and this is a keeper. Once again, we have Bobble, Surveillant action, we have Days, and we almost have half of the combo. Oh, dude, it's gonna be like 30 degrees today. Who's ready for summer? Okay, bubble myself here. Underground Sea, I see. Underground Sea is not what I want, so let's fetch and response, and let's get a surveil action here. Cabal Ritual. I think I can also pass on Cabal Ritual. Okay, Brainstorm's nice. Thoughtseize. I think it's probably worth dazing. I thought this is kind of annoying. Okay. Infernal Tutor goes in the graveyard. All right, the cat's out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. Opponent knows what's up. It's not Doomsday, dude. Baleful Strix, you got it. Hey, Percentify, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, dude, like, I saw the Grand Prix, no, the Eternal Weekend promo. I have no choice. I have no choice but to play this deck. It's that simple. That's the dream. That's the dream right there. Okay. I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize them this turn. Put back Infernal Tutor, and I think the Brainstorm... is that even true? I think maybe the Lotus Petal. Let's see. Or I put back Days Infernal Tutor. Yeah, that's actually better, I think. And I'm gonna just pass the turn, I think. Yeah, I'd much rather Thoughtseize them on my combo turn, so. Ponder. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is it ninja time? Is it ninja time? Yuriko, the Tiger Shadow. Yo. That is okay. The question is, do I do something? Do I brainstorm? End of turn. Or maybe in response to the trigger. The 6 cards. Yeah, I think my hand is almost ready to combo off next turn. Come on, please find me LED. Days, okay. And they reveal Swamp. Gotcha. Excuse-moi. Okay, there's another Brainstorm. And I already have Threshold. So let's see. If I put both Ponders back, I play Misty. I play Thought System. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, that's a Past in Flames kill, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 Past in Flames. Cast Dark Ritual, Cabal, Ritual, Infernal Tutor. Yeah, that. Okay, so I hope they don't have multiple forces. Oh, they don't have anything. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. That's so bad for them. That is so bad for them because I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Hold on, let's make it a little epic. Alright, cool, we take it. Get wrecked. Okay. One first game against ninjas. Let's see. Post sideboard. What do we do? How good is Empty the Warrants against ninjas? How good is Empty the Warrants? It's it's not unreasonable. But they have a lot of like small little stinkers. AC Fox, yeah dude. It's at Nauseam Tendrils and we haven't dropped the game yet. I think against ninjas, I don't like Daze against ninjas. But I do like the Duress. I think we also bring in Empty the Warrants just in case. Even though I'm not so sure about... man, I don't know. Maybe. What else? I also don't mind the Undercity Sewers. We go up to 15 lands. Double Underground Sea, double Undercity Sewers. 7 discard spells, and then 4 engines. Okay. Yeah, don't think I want to have Lust Storm against them. Chain of Vapor is like medium. Yeah, let's try it. Hey, MTG Black said, what's up? Yeah, don't know, like, they gum up the board fast, so we have to see about MT. But we have to stay a little flexible too, so... Let's see. This hand is weak to Thoughtseize. It's weak to Thoughtseize. It also has a lot of discard. But I still think it's worth keeping because it has the LED. If you have stable mana. I might actually even go ahead and Thoughtseize them turn 1. To take like Yuriko or... Oof. Yeah, what's the plan here? I think I Thoughtseize them. Let's see what they have. Ooh, Douthie, Brainstorm, Bowmaster. Okay, I think I don't care about the Bowmasters. I also, yeah, but I kind of care about Douthie because, oops, and also let's play out the LED. Because if we grind against them, Past in Flames is our best friend, right? Past in Flames is how we're gonna beat them, and I don't want them to have any like graveyard nonsense. Okay. Sure. So I do want to cast Brainstorm because I have so many useless duress effects, and this might hurt a little bit, but yeah, it's what it is. I have to. Okay, yeah, they shoot me for a bunch. That's totally fine, and I have to get going. I'm looking for rituals only. Ooh, LED, Demonic Console. Hold on. Do I have Delirium? Check this out. Like, isn't this beautiful? 4 cards in the graveyard. No, shit. I almost have Delirium. I've land instant sorcery, but LED is gonna be an artifact, so I think. Hold on. Am I gonna keep this? So what can I do? Man, I wish I really had like a ritual somewhere. Can I? I don't think I can. Can I pass some flames with this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I draw LED, if double LED. What's the line? Like, I could also make 1, 2, 3, 4. I could make 8 goblins, but 8 goblins is not good enough. Ad Nauseam is gonna be yeah, it has to be Tutor Chain or Passive Flames, and I wanna hit rituals. This is not it. Okay, there's a ritual. Thank you. Hi, sir. What's up? Welcome to the Ad Nauseam Tendrils stream. 5 a.m. Dude, why did he wake up at 5 a.m. on a Saturday? That's not allowed. You should go back to bed. Okay, they hit me for 1. And they pretty much give me 1 more turn, I think. So like they can play Bowmaster now, shoot me down to 10, and then attack me for 7. So it puts me down to 3 life. Okay. Yep, you have the flip. Yep, plus doesn't really do anything. Okay. The question is, are they gonna play the Bowmaster now before? Oh no, Thoughtseize? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? That's not cool. That is not cool. Okay, maybe we can, dude. Maybe we should side out duress effect. I think we've drawn like 1,000 million duress already. Let's see. Is there anything I can do? I think I have to ponder and to brainstorm into the nuts, or yeah. Okay. Anyway. On to game number 3. Do we make any changes? Cheers, everyone. Don't know. Don't think so. Hey, robot, your mother's brother. What up?
Yeah, boy.
Let's try again. Welcome everyone. This is game number 3 versus Ninjas. Down to 6, and I'm gonna keep this hand.
0 to 5 dream into playing lands.
Nah, dude, we already passed that dream, dude. We are already 1-0 in this league. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this hand. It doesn't look like much, but I also don't want to take too many mulligans against a deck full of like Thoughtseizes and Dazes and stuff. Minus duress plus chain. Like, what do you want to chain though? Like, is there anything in their deck worth chaining? Opposition agent, like, is that common in ninjas? I guess you can play it. Or if you have Thoughtseize too, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna bottom one of the Misties, or like probably the Delta maybe. And yeah, we have to surveil, and we have to hit a few good ones. Like LED is the #1 card I'm looking for. Brainstorm is really nice. Dark Ritual, obviously. But yeah, this hand needs a little bit of help. Keep. Okay, they kept 7. That's a Thoughtseize, as promised. Okay, there goes the tutor. Excellent. And I know they can basically bowmaster me here, but if they play a second land and say go, oh, Null Rod. Null Rod is fine. Okay, I already have 2 cards to put back. I think I'm gonna take my chance here and do it. Are you fucking serious? What the hell is this? We got 3 pairs. Dude. I should maybe play poker. Put those diamonds away. And what do? I could Demonic Council for a... No, that doesn't work. It's not turn on. Oof, this is bad. This is also bad because if I can't activate my artifacts, I won't be able to get Delirium. Right? Like, I can't crack any of those for mana. And it's the same for Mistress Bauble. So as long as this Null Rod is in play, I can't. So I've technically I have 0 cards in hand right now. Dude, this Null Rod is insane. That's good to know. That's good to know. Because I think like a few years back when someone played Null Rod, it was annoying, but it was not the end of the world. Yeah, I mean, thoughts is dude, go. Please take the Lotus Petal. I beg you. Graftica's Cage. Sure. Okay, they have all the hate. Yeah, I think we might actually lose this guy. I need more brainstorms. I've only blanks in my hand. In paper, you can accidentally tap through Null Rod. Whoopsies. Oh man, they're so they're so aggressive with the look. Triple Thoughtseize, Null Rod, Graftica's Cage, Wasteland. Are you kidding me? Okay, we drew a Tendrils. I would argue that this is already game, but let's see. At least they can't crack their own clues. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. I take one more draw. If my next draw isn't Brainstorm, I'm gonna scoop. No Brainstorm.
You lose.
Okay. Null Rod's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Yo, fellas. Did you know that you can also get tokens with mini alterations on them? Let me draw something simple on it, usually patterns or elements to make the token pop, and it's perfect if you're on a budget but still want a one of a kind. Go to SAWATARIX.com, select the token you want, and then you go to type and select normal with mini alterations, add it to the card, boom, done. Get your goblin tokens with extra swag. Yo, round number 3 with our Nauseam Tendrils deck against Kenbo 0808. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this hand. I think we have fast mana, we have disruption, we have manipulation too. There's a lot of underground seas. There's a lot of underground seas in Legacy right now, and there's a lot of Thoughtseizes in Legacy right now. So many. I mean, it kind of speaks for a Veil of Summer. Like, if you get Thoughtseize every single game, yeah, like, this is our 3rd round, and it's been, like, Thoughtseize decks in all 3 rounds. Obviously, it's a small sample size, but... here's a Mistress Bauble. What do I have on top? Lotus Petal. I think I can do a little better than that. Let's also play around Stifle, maybe. I don't know if they play Stifle. Another LED. The second LED is usually useless. It's not useless, but it's like far worse than the first one. Okay, I do like Blast and Flames though. Bowmaster. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and daze it. Okay. Sure. So this might be Ninja again. Discard the Gathering. Okay. I'm looking for a second land. Bobble down. Let's find out. Maybe they flash in Yuriko. No? No Yuriko, okay. And no other play. Huh. Yeah, like against Thought's deck, I think it's not the worst to keep Brainstorm up just to use it like defensively against against discard effects. Okay, excuse me. So I reach threshold. And I go down to 13, 12, 8 life. So Ad Nauseam is out of this game. How about this? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I take a little bit of damage here. And it looks like this demonic console will be turned on next turn. Okay. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a counter. So that's my graveyard. So what I can do, I have two options. I can either say go, take 5 more damage, and maybe get Thoughtseize or something else. I know the top card is another land. No, it's Ad Nauseam. It's okay. I don't even need Ad Nauseam. So I should probably make a move now. Cabal. So I start Cabal Ritual at 5 mana, play LED, and then play Demonic Council and response, crack LED. That also puts Passive Flames in my graveyard, so I have 4 types in my graveyard, so this is turned on, and I think Demonic Council is gonna get Dark Ritual or a Dress Effect. But yeah, that's I think how I wanna start. But like again, if my opponent has a counter, it has Force of Will, then I'm kind of dead in the water. Hold on, do I even... No, there's no sorcery. Okay, good. Alright, I need to crack LED or triple red, and here is Demonic Council. Okay, resolves. It resolves. What do I do? So if I get Thoughtseize or Duress, I only have 5 mana left in my pool, and it doesn't like I don't have enough mana for Passing Lamp, so I think I have to get a ritual. So I'm gonna grab Cabal, correct? Ooh, I just noticed. This is very interesting, because if I I have to grab something else. So if I flashback Past in Flames, and that's gonna happen, I no longer have a sorcery in my graveyard. So if I flashback Demonic Council, it won't be turned on. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. Because usually there are more than enough sorceries, but the only sorcery in our graveyard is the Past in Flames, which is gonna leave the graveyard. Is there anything else I can do? Huh. I can grab Infernal Tutor, which then grabs Lion's Eye Diamond, but then I don't have enough mana. Okay, so yeah, I think I need to grab LED then, crack LED for blue mana, and have to brainstorm. I have to cantrip into another sorcery, I think. That's the only way. Interesting. Alright, Past in Flames. With flashback. Hey, there's a brainstorm. There's not much I can do about the brainstorm. Wow, it's so patient. Like, they waited for... No, wait, did they just concede? Are you fucking kidding me? No, dude. No, don't concede, dude. This is not a clean... Okay. This is not a clean win, but we get the concession anyway. That's nice. That's not... I don't think Legacy players are used to it most on Nauseam Tendrils anymore. Okay, I guess I take it. Empty in, Duress in, Undercity Sewers in, days out. And... yeah. And try again. Opponent resolved the cool sorcery, snap concede. It's a classic move, classic. Classy. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie though, like I'm having a blast here. Playing Storm is always like one of my... Oh, it's like probably like my all-time favorite deck. Oh. Alright. Game number 2. Let's go down to 6. Ooh. Chat, do we keep this hand? I feel like I mulligan to 6. To 5 rather. But this is a mulligan to 5, no. Boop. Okay. Empty the Gathering, maybe? Thoughtseize? Dude, this is like the most classic move in Legacy right now. Turn 1 Thoughtseize every single game. Maybe I should never mulligan, just because it doesn't really matter anyway. So many Thoughtseizes. Dark Ritual, please. Okay. Yep, Bowmaster, okay. Dark Ritual isn't bad. This is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is currently 6 goblins. I could also add Nauseam, but I don't want to like play into that daze just yet. Oh, misdirection metagame. Or maybe what's the other card, like divert. Okay, there's another Thoughtseize, of course. Ba-bam. Oof, brutal. Okay. Oh, don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. Ooh. Dark Witch was nice, but I hated discard spells. And we drew one. What do you got, opponent? What do you got, opponent? Consign to memory, force of will. Juicy, juicy. Oh, and another wasteland. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Game number 3. Game number 3. So maybe we need green in the sideboard. Like, instead of Lusters, we play Veil of Summer. Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Game number 3 versus blue-black stuff. This is a turn 1 ad nauseam. I will keep this, and I think... Dude, do I YOLO? Do I YOLO turn 1? Chat, I think it's time for you guys to vote. YOLO or non-YOLO? I gave you 30 seconds. I gave you 30 seconds, right? So YOLO means like we go all in. If they have a counter, we just ignore and move on. Or non-YOLO is we pass the turn. Maybe if we play out LED, we pass the turn and we have brainstorm in response to like a Thoughtseize, and then I don't know, we just grind or whatever. Do we always YOLO? Ah, dude, they kept 7. They kept 7. Alright, okay. Get wrecked. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Easy peasy. Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy back in the studio. I'm gonna kick off this year in 2024 with not 1, but 2 paintings. A black mana token painting and a red mana token painting. And I really couldn't stop this project because everyone knows how much I love Storm and, you know, combo decks in general. And I do my paintings with mixed media, which means it's a mix of acrylic paint, spray paint, Posca pen, and there you have it. Happy storming. Okay. We back. Welcome to round number 4 against Akudama. We are on the draw, and we have a promising hand right here. This hand screams for passive flames. I'm gonna keep it. Hey Uven, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Again, everyone, thank you so much. I haven't been active on Twitch for the last couple of weeks because I was so busy doing like a lot of like graffiti alterations, and I also started a new format which is CEDH. I'm really hooked on that format. Like yesterday I was guest on the Playing with Power show, which was really nice. The episode's probably gonna drop soon. Yeah, I take Ponder. So yeah, like currently, like right now, my favorite formats in all of Magic. No, dude, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have outs? I don't have outs. Can it? No, I don't have any outs, right? No, dude, I think am I straight up dead? Dude, I'm straight up dead to fucking Gadokteeg. Turn 2. Unbelievable. Days in, chains in. I don't like empty the warrants against them. Flusterstorm is a maybe too. Let's get rid of the duress effects. Thoughtseize. And we keep in 3 Thoughtseize just in case. Yeah. Wow, that was brutal. That was brutal. Just like turn 1 Gadok, turn 2 Gadokteeg just like that. Boom. Welcome to 2025. Teak has been waiting for you. How good is Gadokteeg in Legacy right now? Like it stops Kozilek's command. But what else? Like not much else. Ooh, nice looking hand, but I don't have any mana. Bummer. I will keep this hand. I will definitely keep this one. Keep Reno. Let's get rid of Chain. Oh man, dude, is it Chain or Brainstorm? I want to keep all the lands and all like these 5. I'm gonna keep. Oh man, I could get rid of Brainstorm because I have a Surveil. I need 1 more mana. I need 1 more mana and then I can explode. And Chain of Vapor, I'm a little scared that they have like Deafening Silence. So let's do it like this then. Okay. They got a dude. Come on, Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, anything. Infernal Tutor. Nope. Maybe later. Teak stops Plana Nexus decks. Oh yeah? Demonic Council. That doesn't help me either. Okay, Wasteland's pretty good. Wasteland is pretty good. No attacks. Ooh, okay. What the hell did we get here? We have... Ooh. Don't I just kill them next turn? Once upon a time, They get Renegade Relia. Okay. Yeah, dude, this is straight up Maverick. This is straight up Maverick. So when enters, if a permanent left the battlefield, you get something cheap back. Okay. Okay, understood. Understood. Thalia. Yo, there's nothing I can do about Thalia for now. So I think what I'm gonna do next turn is I just pass here, and on their end step I will Chain of Vapor the Thalia and then go off. Uh-huh. No play. Okay. Let's get basic swamp. Here's a Chain of Vapor. Oof. Oof, that's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah, okay, alright. I have to start somewhere. Did I side in the empties? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Because, like, on this board, Empty the Ruins is actually not that bad. Okay. This is lots of mana, so maybe we have a line where we can grab Passing Flames and then maybe like we Chain of Vapor in between the combo line. Okay, you got the Relia. Get back a land. Sure thing. Okay. Oh, or we hit another Shade of Vapor, dude. That's the big hit. Okay. I think we still just pass. And on their next end step, I will Chain of Vapor the Thalia. Or try at least. And then combo off. Lush Portico. Okay. Yep. I'm almost dead. Morlock X is 0.
When this creature enters, it fights up to one target creature, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's just a 2. Is it just a 2/2? Yeah, it doesn't fight at all. It's a 2 mana, it's a grizzly bear. Okay. Here's another chain. Please. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do our thing here. Let's do our thing. 8 cards in our graveyard. That's pretty nice. And I have to see. So I have Storm count is 4. That's 16 life only. I don't want to use Passion Flames, I think, necessarily. We can all... Can we just Tutor Chain kill them? We have so much mana. I think we can kill them with Tutor Chains. You have 10 black mana? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my favorite kill, by the way, Tutor Chains. Okay, we don't have any tutors left. Tendrils of Agony. Boom. Oh no. Oh shit. They left in Swords of Plowshares and Morlock. Okay. I guess I gotta keep playing. I still have Passion Flames. I still have Nauseam. I mean, this is... Oh god. Yeah, shit. They have Thalia, of course. Oof. Okay, I'm technically dead next turn because they can Bajuka Bog me next turn, and then I'm completely out of this game. Oh man, Swords of Plowshare sucks. Yeah. What's up? Today we ultra on Necro, which is among my favorite cards in all of Magic. Usually we start with the outlines, and today I wanted to have horns on the Necro, but also horns on the graffiti itself. We fill the colors, we go with details. And that's pretty much it. Boom. Done. This card ended up being in my CEDH deck, Rogue, Rack, and Silas. Who wants to play some games? Alright. Welcome to round number 5. This is the last round for today. We are currently 2-2, I believe. I'm on the play here against MTG Timmy. Once again, if you missed one of the earlier rounds, you can always check them on my YouTube channel, SAWATARIX, or on my Twitch, twitch.tv/SAWATARIX. And if you like this content, yeah, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and like button, and it will help me a lot. All right, on the play, I'm gonna keep this hand. This happens when you don't respect the teak, man. Respectful question, why do you choose this Storm over Doomsday? Oh, because it plays Tendrils of Agony. Did you see the article? Did you see that there's gonna be a Tendrils of Agony promo? There's a Tendrils of Agony promo on the line here for Eternal Weekend. And the most flavorful way to win a Tendrils of Agony is by playing Tendrils of Agony.
That's the idea, at least. Okay, I got a keeper. We put back Thoughtseize for now. Who knows? Maybe we don't even need Thoughtseize. Lightning Bolt is the reveal. I see. Blue Red Delver, maybe? That'd be cool. I'd love to play against Blue Red Delver for good practice. Oh, excuse me. LED. Yeah, I think I need LED. Okay, looks like this is there on some Grixis deck, maybe? Grixis tempo? Grixis mid-range? Okay, sure, you have a Strix. I'm not gonna daze a Strix. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna brainstorm. I'm gonna brainstorm on my turn. That's way better. Okay. Let's get rid of the daze, and I think the Lotus Petal. Yeah, but this is like what you have to be prepared for, right? Like Legacy is full of Underground Sea. Before it was Volcanic Island. I think like during Ragavan, Edward Arcanist, and all these other decks, you always saw Volcanic Island in Legacy tournaments. Now it's Underground Sea. Let's get. Speaking of which, let's get our own Underground Sea. Thoughtseize. Not bad. I feel like they have Bowmaster in play. And they haven't really done anything. So I think maybe I just pass. Maybe I just pass and see what they do. Like I'm at 17 life. This is just available for Strix. We have 7 cards each. Oh yeah, there is the Bowmaster. Okay, glad I waited. All right. Definitely hiding the tutor on top. Yeah, and this hand is about to explode next turn. It's a cool challenge though. Like now, like in 2025, you have to play against Bowmaster, Tamio, yeah, and like mainly. And in like 10 years ago, I had to play the same deck against Deathrite Shaman, Young Pyromancer, and what else? And Gurmak Anglers and stuff. Let's go Thoughtseize. What do you have, Chef? What's on the menu, Chef? Force of Will's on the menu, Chef. Nimble Obstructionist is on the menu too. Ooh-wee. This hand is wild, dude. Nimble Obstructionist. Oof. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Okay. I'm gonna take the Force of Will. They have Cling to Dust too. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, they let it resolve. Which I'm gonna take Cling to Dust then. So the only spells they can play now is Bowmaster, which doesn't matter. Obstructionist, which I'm gonna discard later. Lightning Bolt, which is irrelevant, and the other two spells also don't really do anything. Okay, nice. I think we got there. Yeah, Passive Flames beats everything. Okay, take your Obstructionist. Storm is 13, beautiful. And it's time. It's time to do some fireworks here.
Get wrecked.
Alright, cool. Grixis mid-range. Or Grixis control, whatever that deck is. Empty the Warrens in. Duress in, Undercity Sewers in. I also kind of like Flusterstorm. Let's cut the Dazes. Maybe we don't bring in the Flusterstorms. Maybe that's too much. But this looks great. Double Undercity Sewers post sideboard. 7 discard spells. Empty Warrens. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let me guess, like the Lightning Bolt is like a one-off Lightning Bolt. Ooh, look at this hand. I'm not gonna mulligan a hand like this. It's basically ready to go off. It's weak to interaction though. It is very weak to interaction. But I don't have to go turbo on them. Like I can also wait. I'll probably get Thoughtseized anyway. There is the Thoughtseize! Ah, dude, they're always turn 1. There's always the Thoughtseize turn 1. Oh, do they have a surgical? That's funny. Okay, yeah, they have a surgical on tutor. Okay. So all 4 infernal tutors in the exile zone. Ooh. The fuck? Excuse me? Excuse me? Boop! Please, come on, no consign to memory, please, dude, I beg ya! Please, no. Did they have it? Oh, of course they have it! Of course they have it. Hey, I have 2 goblins now. Okay. Thoughtsy, surgical into consign to memory. Dude. There are dark times we're living in. Okay. Please don't tell me this is Coal against command. Dude, this is fucking Coal against command. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Get in there, boy! 14 more turns, my little dude. Fucking Coal against command, really? It's kind of hilarious. Okay, come on, my dude. Yeah. If you win this game, you get a salary raise. Yeah. What's the secret behind Undercity Sewers and sideboards? I bring it in against matchups where I want to grind more. So I already want to have the 15th land in grindy matchups, and having a second surveil land helps a lot because this deck doesn't run preordain. You need more digging power. Yeah, I guess I attack Narset. I mean, it kind of makes it awkward to activate it next turn. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yep. All mana. Like, what's the best thing I can draw here? I think it's Pass in Flames. Sure. Tamio, okay. Gotcha. Ooh. What the hell? Okay, resolves. These are all good magic cards. I don't have an Inferno Tutor.
Let's go.
Hey, Standstill, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much. Hey, Gargus Slicer, glad to see you until you're storming after all these years. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I think I'm having a blast here. So my opponent is on Grixis mid-range. And they surgical earlier this game. They surgical all my Infernal Tutors. They have only one card in hand.
Thanks for your
And they have a Narset.
Now we are on the right deck, smiley face.
Haha, Grillager, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 4 points of damage I can't block. So the question is, what do I do? Do I keep flipping? Do I keep flipping? I probably have to keep flipping. I have Passive Flames is a big hit. So is if I flip Tendrils of Agony, I instantly win, I think. Passive Flames is good. And we also, don't forget, we have 2 copies of Demonic Council in the deck too. So I think I have to get a little lucky here, honestly. Oh shit, okay. 5. Do I go all in? 5 life. I mean, I survive. I survive 1 more attack if I stop right here. But as I said, like, this stand doesn't get me anywhere. So I think yeah, let's go all in. Let's go all in. Demonic Council, hello! Okay, this is nice. This is very nice. I'd like to stop here. Here's a Lotus Petal. This is excellent. Down to 2. Get a land. How about a Dark Ritual? And I think... Can I... Hold on. This is my graveyard. So my graveyard is stacked. My graveyard is absolutely stacked. I think I have to go Duress now. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the last card is something like a Hydroblast or some weird card. Or maybe like a Consigned Memory, right? Like Consigned Memory can also counter LED. Let's don't forget about the second mode. Okay, look. Oh, Cling to Dust is their last card. On Empty the Warrants. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, the rest. Oh. Take the Ponder. Right. Okay, Ponder's the card that drew off Cling to Dust. Gotcha. Okay. So, there's LED. They have 0 cards in hand. They have only Narset in play. I'm just gonna increase Storm count here for free. Storm is 8, and I think I just one-shot them. So I have Delirium, right? I have Sorcery, I have Instant, I have Land, and I have Artifact. Boom, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Machine gun!
Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah! Okay, cool. And this is how we end the league. Very nice. Okay, cool. This was yeah, this was at Nauseam Tendrils 2025. I'm extremely happy with Demonic Council and Mishra's Bauble. This setup is very, very nice. I also dig the Dazes quite a bit. They weren't as powerful in this league because my opponents mainly played blue-black decks, and Dazes especially good against all the non-blue stuff. But I think what I'm gonna try next is, let's see. Let me just make a copy here of this deck, just so that I don't forget. let's call it Sawatari Daystorm 2025 green, because I think we saw so many Underground Sea decks that I wanna add Veil of Summer to the sideboard. And let's see if this works out somehow. Let's do a deck. Let's do a deck tech or like a brewing session, like a 5-minute brewing session together, and then I'm gonna call it a day. All right? Does it sound good? Let's see. So the cards I want are Veil of Summer. And bonus points for Carpet, of course. What are the green, like what other green cards are we looking for? Is there any other green card that I guess like, oh, I could also like, I don't know if it's too fancy, but like a single Abrupt Decay, because I can Demonic Council for Abrupt Decay at any time. Xanded Swarm, Boseiju, Boseiju I like. Okay, let's do this together. Boseiju is interesting. Xanded Swarm. How good is Xanded Swarm in a metagame where every fair deck plays Orcish Bowmaster? Not sure. But Veil of Summer is kind of similar to Xanded Swarm, I feel. Let's see. Let me just go through my collection here. Maybe Endurance? No. Oh, we could play Oko in this deck. Is there Force of Vigor is an interesting card. Oh yeah, dude, there was like this wild tech where you play Kahira as your companion, and then you have like 2-3 copies of Force of Vigor, and you pitch your Kahira to Force of Vigor. That was a cool tech. Maybe I should. But that's maybe too much because I already play Dazes for the same purpose. Create a Behemoth. Ooh, there's a Deathrite Shaman. Nice. Are there any other green cards? Speaking of Xanded Swarm, there's Xanded Swarm. I don't think so. Okay, so these are the green cards I'd be looking for. And again, the Boseiju and Abrupt Decay are easy upgrades for the Hercules recalls, right? So kick them. Carpet of Flowers, Veil of Summers. I can easily cut the Flusterstorms for 2 of the Veil of Summers. I can also cut the Duress for a Veil of Summer. Easy. And then I think this Undercity Sewers has to be an underground mortuary. Oh no, should I make a stream or like a video where I talk about the Final Fantasy cards? Yeah, dude, I can do that. I think there are a couple of cards that are very interesting for Legacy, and I don't think anyone has really talked about them so far. Underground mortuary. How about Underground mortuary instead of Undercity Sewers? And I want another green land in the main, probably Tropical Island. And I think I have to cut the second Underground Sea for this. It hurts a little bit, but I can't cut the fetch lands. Fetch lands are too important for Delirium. I need Swamp, I need Island. I need, like, the basics are a must. Volcanic, I can't pass on Volcanic. I also can't pass on Undercity Sewers. Yeah, it has to be the second Underground Sea. Okay. So this is fine. And yeah, I don't know, like maybe we don't need Carpet. Like, do we need Carpet of Flowers in Legacy right now? Is it a must? It's not a must. It's nice to have, but I don't think we can play Carpet of Flowers in the sideboard because we have so many slots for Graveyard Hate. 2 Ley Lines, 2 Spell Bombs, and 1 Soulguide Lantern. again, this is for Oops All spells, and this is for Re-Scaminator or like Reanimator. So, and I definitely wanna keep those around. Rain of Filth better than Carpet? I disagree. Because Carpet is good versus blue decks, and Rain of Filth is good versus the non-blue decks. It's the complete opposite. But yeah, maybe we cut those, and then I guess I can also just only play like 3 Veil of Summers. That's totally fine. How about this, chat? How does this look to you? So we have 2 chains, Abrupt Decay and Boseiju as permanent answers, plus Daze. So these are the cards I'm gonna bring in against the non-blue decks. Chain, Abrupt Decay, Boseiju, Daze. And against the non-blue decks, against the blue decks, I bring in Underground Mortuary, Veil of Summers, and then I cut Dazes and stuff. Yeah, I kind of like this. And I'm pretty sure we need a second Surveillant in the 75 somewhere. Empty the Warrants, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it for now. Yeah, I think this is it. This is probably the deck list I'm gonna test on my next stream. Probably like in a few days or so. So I don't know exactly when I'm gonna stream, but it's probably gonna be the next few days. This is the next thing I'm gonna test. And imagine if we had this deck in our league right now. We would have probably gotten a few more wins maybe. Plus Fluster minus Daze in sideboard. Wait, what's that? Like, Fluster is for combo matchups and Daze is for non-blue matchups. Don't all the non-blue decks generally force you to play super fast anyway, so you're unlikely to have enough lands down for Rain? That's a good point, but Rain of Filth can also be... It doesn't necessarily have to be like the super slow card. Like, I played Rain of Filth in a GP Kyoto, like the Grand Prix I top 8'd, and I played Rain of Filth, and the metagame was blue decks only. It was like Omnitel, Dig Through Time Omnitel, Grixis Delver with Monastery Swift Sphere and Young Pyromancer and Miracles. And a lot of the time I cast Rain of Filth with 3 lands out. Also just like to have like another Dark Ritual basically. And it also made Threshold so easy. But yeah, this is the deck I'm for the next stream. I hope you had a lot of fun. I'm gonna shoot you guys over to another streamer in just a bit. If you appreciate what you saw, yeah, consider like following and subscribing and all that sort of stuff. The VOD, the video will be available on my YouTube channel, and also yeah, check out my newest stuff. Like I've been painting new tokens in the back. I've been doing graffiti alterations on cards. I don't know, like something like, oops, I just got these round poops, stuff like that. Boom, that's like my CDH commanders, Rocker and Silas, Rockside graffiti stuff. I just did like a playset of Dazes and Dark Rituals, and yeah, reach out to me, SAWATARIX.com. All right, cool. If that being said, I will see who else is streaming right now, and I'll see you in a sec. Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Kai Sawatari. The new homepage is up. It's the place to add swag to your game. Check this out. You can get high quality tokens to really make your deck pop. Magic card size, alpha cut corners. I can put mini alterations on top, and they're all based on my art. Would you like to spice up your deck with some handcrafted alterations, or want to get a custom proxy card, or maybe a hand-drawn token? It's finally all in one place. SAWATARIX.com. Alright, again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna send you guys over to Solaris. They're playing Standard, I think. and see you next time around. This was me, Kai SAWATARI, aka SAWATARIX. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Cheers.